Customer would be standing up on top of that nasty crumb-colored table, also repeatedly jumping up and down, loudly, laughing, sniggling, and giggling their stupid heads halfway off while Miss Rosina still stood there yelling, screaming, hooping and hollering, calling her ugly, idiotic customer that complained ugly, buck-eyed, disrespecting, bickering idiots. Over and over again, non-stop, nearly 8,000 consecutive times in a row, while still repeatedly jumping up and down, stomping her big flat feet as mad as she could possibly be. Then after standing there loudly yelling, screaming, hooping and hollering, while also insulting, slandering and maligning all her crazy lunatic customers over and over again, Miss Rosina Elaine Bookman once again angrily stormed off in her small nasty kitchen and started back to botching up all her nasty stale leftover food to serve to her other crazy lunatic customers who always vigorously gobbled it down as fast as she could get it, as fast as they could get it off their plate, while loudly belching and burping themselves nearly to death. Used at the exact same time, her stupid buck-eyed husband, Mr. Sammy, would be outside also vigorously gobbling down everybody else's leftover scraps and licking out his long, nasty tongue and sticking out his empty plate as he cleaned it as clean as a whistle. Another one of her crazy customers would once again stick their small, nasty plate full of food out and complain about how it tasted. All at once, they usually yell out, "That blame you, Rosina. This food's half-cooked," and hold out their small, nasty plate, expecting her to take it back, as she always angrily dropped whatever she was doing and rushed over, running full speed, while loudly yelling out, "Half-cook my dat blame foot, you ugly buck-eyed, disrespecting, bickering idiot, you. I'll half-cook you," as she always quickly grabbed it back out of their small, filthy hands and with all her 400-pound lunatic might loudly slammed, pushed, and shoved it right smack dab into their small, ugly face so hard and loud their crazy head would nearly pop off, as she once again angrily stood there smearing mashed potato, pasta, chopped liver, salad dressing, okra soup, rice pudding, or whatever else they were eating in their small, nasty face, nose, ear, chest, back, all over their head, hair, feet, clothes, and everywhere else until their entire plate was completely empty, as her crazy lunatic husband, Mr. Sammy, lawfully cheered her on. On and on, he'd tirelessly go yelling out, "That blaming Rosina, you exactly right, stuffing in all their ugly idiot faces. That ugly pop-eyed, disrespecting idiot half-cooked my foot." Now he looked half-cooked, that bald-headed, ugly, blabbermouthing ignoramus, as she stood there nearly 20 minutes later, still angrily stuffing, pushing, and shoving all that nasty, botched-up food into their small, ugly face, over and over again, nonstop for several more minutes, and her angry, frustrated customer stood there completely covered from head to toe with all the half-cooked, nasty food smeared all over themselves, angrily jumping up and down, loudly calling her a self-righteous, hot-tempered ignoramus nearly 600 times in a row, as mad, upset, frustrated, aggravated, and humiliated as they all could possibly be. Mr. Buddy T.J. Clemens' jealous lunatic wife, Tessie Faye, angrily shoved his crazy head completely through her dashboard windshield almost every other day. Although without any question he was one of the ugliest men in town, as he stood there with both his big bulging eyes stuck out nearly 3 full inches on their stems, and his big twisted mouth sprung wide open, revealing all of his yellow snacker teeth, packed half full of wet, sticky snuff, all crooked and bent over with the large hump sticking up on his back, while also vigorously slobbering all over himself and almost everybody else that passed by. His crazy lunatic wife, Miss Tessie Faye Clemens, was without any question as mean-spirited and jealous over him as she could possibly be. Everywhere he went, morning, noon, and night, there she'd always be, quickly tagging behind, wearing her same old filthy yellow and white ankle-long dress with lots of loose plaits and rollers aimlessly scattered out all over her small crazy head. Her big blabber mouth sprung wide open nearly 3 feet across, vigorously bucking her huge bloodshot eyes, watching his every move, always as barefooted as a goose, with all her 27 ugly, dirty diapers, screaming, yelling, hooping and hollering kids closely tagging behind, all dirty, filthy, nasty looking as they could possibly be. As she stood there weighing nearly 600 pounds with her long, nasty dress hanging halfway off, loudly threatening to knock the I don't know what out of him right that smacking minute if he didn't stop gazing out at other women, and always within seconds, that's exactly what